You doing okay, Dad?
Just too much. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Pops took a gummy and he can't handle the big table. Hello! How's everybody doing? Hello, Miko. Hello, Cheesecake. Hello, Quantum. Hello, Echo. Hello, Mal. Hello, Miko. Hello, Bubs. Hello, Bub Sticks. Hello, Cheese. Hello, Mal. Hello, Quantum. Hello, Miko. How's it going? Yeah, Sora showed me that video yesterday, but she was really excited to show it to me. So she just suddenly goes like, "Have you seen Popsicle Gummy in Canada, the big table?" I was like, "What?" Bub Sticks. But how are we doing? It's Final Fantasy Day, but let's do our dailies. Where's my window? There it is. Okay, so hold up. James, Wade, Elba, Jordan, I swear to God, this is some basketball shit. I'm gonna be pissed. We just had basketball the other day. Feeling pretty coolio. Hell yes, hell yes. Started doing Pokidoku on my own. It's a lot harder when I'm the one doing it. I will say I saw the Pokidoku for today, and it seems like it's gonna be a good one for me. Alright, we got Peak, we got... Oh my God, there are so many, like, last names. Ford, Henry Ford... Elba. What's his first name? But that's a last name. How did you like yesterday's purple? Yesterday's purple was actually pretty alright, I won't lie. Pitt sounds like a last name. James could be first or last. Okay. I know I'm really... Okay, we need to lock in. Okay, Chow was Curry... Peak, Able, Traverse. What the fuck is any of this? Cross, Traverse. I don't fucking know. Idris Elba, thank you. Been tired as frick this week, but now that my semester is all the way over, I get to chill for the weekend. Let's freaking go. Freaking epic. Freaking monkey. Cross, Traverse, Wade? Is that a thing? Like, you can wade a... I don't fucking know. What the hell? And then there's Saw, Peak, but Saw could also... Palm. Wait, it is? Okay, Traverse, Cross, Wade. But then, what else? Ford is a river? Oh, navigate through as a river. Okay. Here we go. All right. I'd be doing a bit better if my dog wasn't laying on me so I can't breathe. Damn. I have a doggy in my room right now. He is curled up on a bag full of bed sheets. Abel? What if Cain and Abel had cable? Would they kill in the fable or just sit at the table? Saw... Oh my God, I don't know. I have a Kibby in my room. I wish I had a Kibby in my room, but she playing. Jordan, James. One of these is going to be fucking basketball player names. Bird. A bird. Palm. A bird. I don't know, man. Saw and was are palindromes of each other. I mean, usually they're not like... Usually they're like, they all share a trait individually, so I don't think that would be something like that, but... I don't think any other words here do that, though. Bird up. Able Elba. Able Elba. Oh my god, you're right. Wait. Fuck you. Fuck you. Give me your answer due. Alright, we have Palm, Curry, Bird, Jordan, James, Peak, Chow, Pitt. What? I don't know. Brad Pitt, Michael Jordan, Kevin James, something Curry. There's a guy with the last name Curry. Fuck! What? I knew it was fucking basketball. I knew it was fucking basketball. I knew it was basketball. I knew it. I knew it was. Bird, Curry, James, Jordan. Which, by the way, what are you like? You're telling me this is green? All right, homophones have kind of dogs. I have no idea. I mean, yeah, Pitbull. I don't know what. I've never heard of these other three as dogs. All right, connections. You pissed me off. Guess the game. Tale of Two Brothers. Rain World. Oh. What? I don't know. It's on, this is a Destiny 2. I don't fucking know. Oh, it's like Tekken or something. Tekken 8. Oh, Dead or Alive. Okay, got it. Dead or Alive 6? Got it. Alright. Sorry, I only play good games. My bad. Why is my Twitch showing me my dead name username all of a sudden? What? That's fucked up and evil. My stream isn't doing that, is it? Because I in my chat I see. Okay, I know my stream isn't. That's weird. Chow as in Chow Chow. Pomeranian. No. Those are not homophones. It's not a palm tree. It's a palm tree. That's not a homophone. No. Grass and ground. Okay, it's my freaking guy Toad School again. He seems to be coming up a lot. Steel ground, that's my boy Steelix. Flying ground. Now that's interesting. I didn't even know that existed. All right, hoe and grass. We got to go with my fucking goat, Luigi Mangione. Hoe and steel type. We got to go with my actual real goat, Mawile. I mean, Breloom's also my goat, but like flying Hoenn, Swablu. No. Tropius. People be sleeping on my boy. Palm and Palm are homophones in a New York dialect. Well, I'm not a freaking New Yorker. Palm tree. They go, palm tree. Whatever. Grass type legendary. What is... Well, Shaman's a mythical. They're going to pull that asterisk bullshit on me. Grass type legendary, eh? There are 3 ground flying mons. Is Gligar ground flying? Or is he poison? Legendary steel. That's going to be Reggie Fizame. Flying legendary. That's a lot of them. We'll do Articuno. God, my throat's like pasty. Sometimes the stream's rewinding a few seconds for some reason. Yeah, apparently Twitch just does that. Which is stupid and annoying. Legendary grass type. Now, hold on. Yeah, no, this is going to be future. This is going to be like after my time. Is Verizian? Is he looks like he'd be a grass type. Let's go. Gen 2, 4, and 5 mons. For ground flying? Gen 2, ground flying. Gen 2, ground flying, huh? The hell? For... Yeah, it'd be Gligar then, right? Because then you get Gliscar. Or Gliscor. Okay, okay, got it. Sick. Alright. Yep, Gliscor. Most common Torterra. I do always forget that that guy is a thing. Ogerpon. I do like Ogerpon. I think Ogerpon's very cute. I will not lie. Alright. We're back at it. We're back at it, the Krispy Kreme. Welcome, gamers. It's Final Fantasy 14 time. Today's going to be a very Final Fantasy 14 day, let me tell you. So right now, we're just going to be continuing the main story quest with Freya and also starting a second class for her, probably. And then later, I want to be streaming more Final Fantasy 14 on my main account with Sora. So, epic, right? Okay, so here is the deal. Last stream, we were talking about what class we should do as her secondary. I want to run it again because the chat was pretty not inactive, but not as active at that point. So I want to bring up the job list again, so we can talk about this. Jobs. His name is Steve. His name is Steve Jobs. All right. Let me, where's the window capture? Hello? Hi. There we go. Okay. So here are the options we've got. These are all of the classes we can do now. Not to be that one annoying guy, but can I recommend a game for you to potentially play? Perhaps. It depends. If it interests me, it will be a very long time before I touch it, I will say. Did you hear Steve Jobs died of Ligma? Who's Steve Jobs? Okay, so here are our options, right? So when I did a poll last stream, Pugilist is what won, which becomes Monk, punching things with your fists, as our secondary thing. It's a DPS class, physical DPS class. We are currently Archer, which is range DPS, but we also have Thaumaturge, which becomes Black Mage, which is a magical range DPS. Dragoon, physical DPS, one of my favorite classes, but it is in Gridania, so we would be going back to the area we've already spent so much time. Free visual novel called ZATO. I think that's on my wish list, actually. Or it's free, but you know what I mean. Like I think I have it like on my list. Then there's Conjurer, White Mage, decent healing class. That is also Gridania though. And then we have Summoner and slash Scholar, which is Arcanist, where we have a little carbuncle. That'll be in Limsa, the little portside city. Or we have Rogue, which is Ninja in Limsa. But then I don't know why I skipped these. We have Gladiator and Marauder, which are tank classes. Paladin, Sword and Shield. Warrior is Big Axe. One of them is in the city we're in now, and the other one is in the portside city of Limsa. So how are we feeling? Do we have any things? Never mind then. Sorry for bothering you. You weren't what? You weren't bothering me. I'm just saying. I think I already had that on my list. Hold on. I want to see. Give me a second. Also, sorry for bothering you. Very good movie. Because I do want to look this one up. Is it already in my library? I might have already downloaded it. Where? Yes, yes, I do have it. Just trying to find time to play it. All right. So how are we feeling? How are we feeling? Going once, going twice. Also, am I too small? No, this is big game. This is big game. I need big screen for big game. Thaumaturge. I like magic. Black magic could be pretty epic. I won't lie. Gotta love bare knuckling a dragon to death. So that's like one for. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. It's poll time, baby. Is it gonna let me do a poll? Yes. What class we do? Question mark. Pugilist. Black mage, because I don't know how to spell thaumaturge. I'm gonna throw gladiator on there, just so there's a tank option. Tank, black mage. Range, DPS, pugilist, DPS. I'm gonna throw Arcanist on there. Arcanist, DPS / healer. There we go. Wasn't listening, can't contribute. What the fuck? Just got here. What's the question? We're trying to figure out what our secondary class is going to be. Which, by the way, I have decided that I'm going to do some streams on my main account eventually. So if there's some classes that we don't get to do with Freya, I'm probably going to explore like most of them eventually with my main account. Yeah, I haven't played Black Mage since, like, the game first came out, I think. Which will be interesting. I know back in the day, Black Mage was, like, the meta. It was, like, by far the strongest DPS. I don't know if that's still the case, though. Because I definitely don't see people play as it very much anymore. Alright, it is Black Mage, then. Alright. Alright. Which Black Mage is in this same town. Wow, 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 wow. I might actually start reorganizing some of my hotbars soon. But we'll see. I've been messing around with my UI settings on my other account. Welcome to the Thaumaturge's Guild. It is fate that has guided your steps here, my friend. Within these hollowed halls, the arts of devastation are taught, primeval magics which bring about enemies' ruin. If you would like to join our ranks and wield power of thaumaturgy, I urge you to seize the moment and confide in me your arcane ambitions. Sure. There truly no other answer, was there? Lean closer now, and I will whisper to you thaumaturgy's beginnings. The nation of Uldan inherited traditions from the ancient Paladi. Oh shit, I didn't mean to skip that. I had a muscle spasm. These secrets of these illustrious sorcerers are ultimately entrusted to the priests of the Order of Dalthal, which have passed down for the generation ever since. Focused on refined over centuries of use of the Order's funeral rites, arcane magics of our ancestors eventually emerges in art we know now as thaumaturgy. A freezing blizzard. Okay, yeah, we can use magic. The depths of our zenith, Sorari, the sanctuary devoted to Thal, the divine arbiter of afterlife. What say you then, adventurer? Will you plumb the abyssal depths of thaumaturgy? Sure, it sounds not horrifying at all. When you are ready to submit the judgment to our most eminent mages, say the word. Word. Oh, that's right, we get like a shield for this one. Ba 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 ba. Oh yeah, but I didn't say much. So yeah, I will be doing some streams on my main account. Mostly just side stuff though. I don't think I'll ever do any main game, like main story quest. Unless like I somehow catch up before Evercold comes out, and I get to play Evercold. Well, when does Evercold come out, actually? Let's look this up. At Grok, when does Evercold come out? Okay, I can't. Hold up. I have to use my phone. I don't have a window open. Evercold. Oh my god, I hate typing on the phone so much. Evercold release date. If it's like soon, that's okay. January of 2027. Okay, I actually might catch up by then. Well, if that's the case, then maybe I would play that on my main account. But other than that, yeah, I'm mostly going to be doing side stuff like class quests and raids and side quest stuff on my other account. But I am going to have my streams marked with whatever expansion we're playing. That way, if people are watching, because, you know, people may be watching this, might be getting into Final Fantasy and don't want spoilers. So ARR, that's Realm Reborn. That means we are playing Freya's main story quest stuff. And then I'll mark the future expansions before the titles when I'm playing the other on my other account. Even though I won't be doing main story quests, it will still be spoiling like some areas and characters and stuff. So, also, Kokobigo. At Gork, where's your most destructible data center? Y'all ever feel like just want to become, like, want to form Avalanche in real life? Thou's teeth, mister. Did your mother never tell you not to startle a thaumaturge? Look at that expectant face, Kokobigo. Buy one, get one. This lady is obviously a new applicant at the guild seeking audience with our eldest brother. Matcha Pilates before a Labubu rave. She can recite 307 verses of the feudal rites of virtuous fallen, but the simple task of keeping our name straight seems ever beyond her grasp. Well, I, for one, find the constant confusion endlessly entertaining. Oh, they all have similar names. Got it. It is our sibling, Kokobuki, for whom you shall speak. Oh, hello. What's this? What's this? Thou hast led us a new aspirant? Kokobuki, where were you the entire time? Greetings, child. I am Kokobuki, the eldest, and I would venture to say the wisest of the 5 masters of the Thaumaturge's Guild. It is my solemn duty to furnish the would-be initiates with a succinct, I thought that said succulent. A succulent understanding of our beloved art, thus I would have your fullest attention. To wield thaumaturgy is to unleash devastation on the highest magnitude. The lethal force of our spells far exceeds the destructive capability of any other form of arcane manipulation. Fire, lightning, blizzards, somnolence. The thaumaturge calls upon an expansive arsenal of offensive incantations to incapacitate and obliterate all manners of adversaries. Open your mind to our sorcerer's teachings, and you too shall soon hold the unparalleled power to our discipline in the palm of your hand. Oh, such power has a price. He'll be willing to plunge headfirst into the forbidding chasm of thaumaturgy's secrets. That's scary. I don't know if I can do this, guys. We might have to do pugilist instead. This sounds way too scary. Are you prepared to leap into the abyss? I don't know. Yeah. A confident response. Your name, if you will. Very well, Freya. Let us mark your initiation with 3 eminently practical gifts. Yeah, just give me my equipment. Thank you. How's the audio, by the way? It might be too quiet. Because I might have turned it down while I was playing with Sora the other night. Did you believe your initiation over? It has just begun. Yeah. I gotta do a quest now. I get it, man. I get it. Thaumaturge unlocked. Hold on. What's my audio? No, it's at the same it usually is. Maybe on the quiet side, but sounds good. Yeah, I think once we get into combat, that might change. So I'm gonna stick with it for now. But once we get into combat, if it's still too quiet, feel free to let me know. Oh, jeez. Oh, hackaroony. Okay, we're naked. We're naked. Hold on, where's my bunny outfit? What the fuck? Where's my... Oh, it's down here. Idiot. There we go. See, now I'm completely covered. Alright, and then shield. Thank you. Wrong button! One more time! For the people in the back. God damn it. Oh. Hit the plus button this time. Plus button. There we go. Lovely, lovely. Lovely lighties. Anyway, Chatathan, what are you up to today? Anything cool? Anything awesome? Alright. Yeah, you're just going to make me kill a bunch of guys. Oh yeah, we haven't actually, like, explored Ul'dah at all yet. So we want to go to Central Thanalan. Skipping college? What the hell? Vintage story session, 2.5 hours or 2 to 5 hours? Wow, wow. Oh, what's this gauge up here? I don't remember this. All right, hold on. HUD layout, elemental gauge. We're gonna move this down. Thank you. All right, so we just start with Blizzard. Yeah, I actually got my grades for my semester, and I got B's in both of my classes this semester. Fucked up. And now we learn fire! Yip skippity wahoo! Elemental gauge unlocked. Indicates whether you're under the influence of fire or ice. While under the influence of fire, all fire spells will have increased potency but require more MP to cast. While under ice, Blizzard will have no cost. Wait. While under the influence of umbral ice, all Blizzard spells will have no cost and will cover MP upon striking a target. Maintaining stacks of fire and ice, the spell opposite element can cast at no cost but will deal reduced damage. Oh, okay, that's kind of different, because I want to say, unless I'm dumb and, like, was playing this wrong when I was younger, I want to say it was the opposite spell did more damage before. So you would, like, alternate between fire and ice, but this is different. This requires more thinkies, which is scary. Which I'm assuming that means fire is probably stronger then. Burn. Burn! Alright, look at that. Another freaking level up. Another freaking level up. Alright, shrews. Where are the shrews? The shrews are this way. What do they look like? Hey, look at this. Look at this region. Quite possibly as opposite as possible to the forest, eh? Burn it to the ground! Is Twitch hiding the Grimblies badge? I just see stars on people. What the fuck is wrong with Twitch? On my end, I see it. But yeah, I guess Twitch is being a piece of shit if they're hiding the Grimblies from us. The fuck? Hold on, let's move this all up. Thank you. Transpose. Swaps astral fire with a single umbral ice. Okay, interesting. Makes me miss playing Xenoblade X. Dude, it's fucked up that I bought the remake of that game to stream and then I just, like, never did. Alright, got some stuff in Western Thanalan. How about Central? Spriggan's gonna be a little too much, but we could probably go ahead and take out the Thyrfid Cloud. Oh, I just realized we can unlock a Chocobo pretty soon. Alright, so we want to go to... where, actually? I was not paying attention to where it said it was. Was it Rat's Nest? I don't know. Oh, well, there it is. Found it. Oh, yeah, but dude, I'm like pissed off. I don't know what happened, and I don't know who I need to like contact to figure it out. But I got my last paycheck for from work today, and it was only half as much as I should have made. I worked two full weeks, which should have been about like $240, and I only got $120. But it's like I don't know who to contact about that, cause like the hierarchy at my job is like was really weird. Whereas like my boss wasn't really my boss; he was more just like a supervisor. I didn't really like have a boss, and HR didn't exist. But yeah, I kind of really need that because I need to buy hormones soon, and I'm probably not going to be able to afford it if that's the case. So, yeah. Refresh stream and the Grimblies are back. Let's freaking go. Banui hormones. Especially because I want to talk to my doctor about switching to injections, so I don't know, like, that sounds like it'll probably be more expensive. Freaking evil pisses me off. So effing effed up. So H-ing effed up. Hecking fricked up. Oh, I gotta pop my thumbs. Oh, that felt good. The thing about switching to injections because Spyro side effects kind of pissed me off. How long have you been on Spyro? Because I don't really remember having side effects past the first, like, few months. I think, like, the first 3 months, it made me really pissed off all the time, and after that, I don't really, like, think about it anymore. Unless there's more side effects I'm not, like, aware of. 18 months? Oh. Wait, so with injections, do you not take Spyro with injections? The purpose of this trial was to gauge your capacity for wielding thaumaturgy, an innate quality that limits... an innate quality, the limits of which are bound by the level of etheric energy flowing through your physical being. I've got so much ether. Babe, I am backed out on ether. That's what I've heard. Oh, okay. That maybe would be good then, because Spyro's fucking expensive. Like, it literally costs double what my estrogen does. Like, I want to say my estrogen for, like, 3 months because of, like, where I go is, like, $40 with, the, like, whatchamacallit, like, the RX card, the RX discounts. And Spyro is, like, up to, like, 120 at times. That's just at Kroger, though. I used to get it at Publix, and that shit was, like, 500 at Publix. It was ridiculous. Alright, friend, give me your next questy poo. Can't believe Spyro the Dragon's so expensive. Well, it's because everyone hated the GameCube one, so it's hard to find. Your burgeoning power strains against the confines of your untried mortal shell. Another trial you must have. From this day forth, your tasks and challenges will be shaped by the teachings found with thaumaturgy in the Yawning Abyss, a tome penned by the renowned thaumaturge Zozomaya. My brothers who have not tasted the bitter draught of defeat will instruct you on the vital lessons gleaned of the 4 extensive chapters and comprise this exemplary work. So, and here's the thing. Okay, I'm going to go a little, like, TMI. So, like, if anyone's, like, sex repulsed, you might want to, like, cover your ears. Or if you're, like, under the age of 18. I mean, first of all, you probably shouldn't be in this stream in the first place, if I'm being honest. But also, maybe don't listen to this. Because Spyro makes you less horny, right? And I'm like, if this is how I am on Spyro, if I go off Spyro, I'm never going to get anything done. So I'm like, maybe I need it, you know? Pretty sure it's all anti-androgens. Well, yeah. So I'm like, I don't know, man. Freya, I've been expecting you. Allow me to read you the pertinent passages from the opening chapters of Zozamaya's guide. The threat of intimacy. Oh, hey, this is kind of what I was talking about. How magnificent the potent power we wield. Roaring flames, piercing ice, and shocking bolts are matched not by fist or sword or spear, but the burly warrior waxes fearsome with every closing step. Fists shatter bone, blades split through flesh, spears puncture soft bellies. Know you this threat and stand you apart from such men. The last part makes me queasy no matter how often I recite it. The lesson, however, should be obvious. Keep your distance from your foes. Apart from the agony of being hit or stabbed or worse, you'll have a devil of a time, completing an incantation with an enemy flailing his weapons at your person. Thus, the wise thaumaturge always strikes from afar. The farther, the better. Alright, so I just gotta fight guys from afar. Retrieve a generous slice of vulture meat. Okay, got it. Silver Bazaar in Western Thanalan. Haven't seen any Uma Musume content in a while. Yeah, because that game's dead to me. Rest in peace. Being on Prague and not Spiral will be like taking off your training weights. Oh no. Western Thanalan. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of, so here's the deal with Uma. Which, like, first of all, welcome in. Sorry, I won't lie, I do get a little pissy about Uma. But, you were pulling for cheerleader nice nature the other day. Yeah, so here's the thing. I was going to start doing Uma stuff. And I started playing it for a bit. I won't lie, I'm kind of bored. Like, it kind of got boring as hell to play, if I'm being honest. So, like, I don't know if I'm gonna do Uma stuff. I've been talking about it for a while, but, like, I don't know, man. It just got really stale. Track Blazer's so shitty for content. It truly is. It really just is the same damn thing over and over. There's nothing to do except PvP. Yeah, which I already don't enjoy doing in any game. Oh, wait, can only be cast under the effect of Thunderhead. Granted when gaining Astral Fire, Umbral Ice. Oh, okay, that's why you have to... Okay, got it. But yeah, that's what's happening with Uma. And why Uma isn't happening. I just got so bored of it. You can make content about champions meeting? Nah. Respectfully, I would rather die. Respectfully, I would rather die than make... People are already backseating me and belittling me in the career mode videos. I would not touch PvP videos with a 10-foot pole. That will just be inviting every YouTube comment that made me quit playing in the first place. Now, that said, I do really want to play Party Dash or whatever with friends, because that game was like high-key fun as fuck. All right, where am I going? Where's my quest at? Also, hold up. It's not you. Color your world, Seeds of Change. I thought this is where the Chocobo quest was. It's somewhere else. No. Okay, I don't know. Once I started my job, stopped playing careers, I kind of realized, oh god, what have I been doing with my time? Kinda same, honestly. Was that the minigame one? Yeah. Party Dash is the minigame one. Super fun if you get it for like 10 bucks. If you get it for more than that, you wasted your money. Like, oh my god, you wasted so much money. The fact that that game is like $45 regularly is kind of really disgusting. But I bought it for like 10 bucks on sale. But yeah. Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da. But yeah, I understand. It's like, oh, you know, Uma Uma is, you know, where I get most of, like, really all my views and stuff, but I'm just like, I don't like doing it, though. So I'm like, what's the point? What's the point of doing it? The only part of me right now that's like, I should do an Uma video anymore is like, I do need money because of medical stuff fucking me over, as well as other things in life fucking me over right now, which I won't go into. But it might be part of the reason I started stream late, because I was depressed and anxious because of money. Anyway, but I'm just like, what's the point of like doing YouTube as a hobby if the hobby's not fun anymore? You know? That's why like the most I've been editing is like Final Fantasy 14 and Sonic Adventure 2. Even though Final Fantasy 14 very likely will get jack shit for views. And then Sonic Adventure 2 didn't really do great at all the first video. But I'm kind of like, I think that's the most fun video I've put out since like Mario 64 and Pokemon Snap. And I kind of just want to make more stuff like that, even if it doesn't do as well. Because I personally find it more entertaining. Sure, you can find a gimmick, workaround, and clickbait the horses in the worst case scenario. I mean, to be fair, I did do that with Tomodachi Life. The moment we put Teo in the island, I was like, she's going in the thumbnail. Like, you sent a hostile presence. From where? Oh, there they are. But yeah, I'm just kind of like, I just want to do videos that I find fun. That's another kind of like eye opener I had. When doing like the best of compilation for last year. Was just that like when I was watching back all the videos, I'll be so for real, I dreaded every time I had to start watching through my Uma stuff because I thought the videos were so boring, and it kind of upset me that those were the most popular because I really did not find them that entertaining in retrospect. Like, it was novel, but after a while I was like, damn, these are like half an hour long, and like I found 2 minutes of it entertaining personally. Meanwhile, like my Mario 64 video and my Pokemon Snap video, I'm like, those are like half hour. Well, Pokemon Snap was like 15 minutes. I'm like, I will die on the hill that I think those were back-to-back non-stop bangers. So I'm kind of like, I want to do more videos like that I find fun and funny. There's nothing so tender as a bit of meat pummeled in wanton wizardry. Nice doing business with you, Thaumaturge. Those acorn at head ass. Did you say Thaumaturge? Has the maid just completed a guild trial? Ah, Master Alchemist, what brings you out to the bazaar this fine afternoon? The lady here just slew herself a plump vulture. You'll be surprised at how many of these scepter-wielding sorcerers end up sliced to ribbons by beak and talon. Damn, they just send people out here to die? Whoa, what is this? Some sort of effed up fantasy world? My brothers, not again. Okay. I have a video for you might find entertaining. I mean, there's not really a way to send anything. And chat links are blocked, but I think I'm fine. Is there a black magic spell that can make my tummy be nice to me? You might want to go to the Conjurer's Guild for that one. Anyway, what we were talking about before, like, fuck capitalism. Yeah, we should, like, blow up the AI data centers and kill the president. One of these days, I'm going to get banned. And honestly, it's going to be funny as shit. I think it was really funny watching weapons. Where's the little, like, quest marker? Oh, I got 70 experience for killing half a cactuar. Let's go. It was funny watching Weapons, and then finding out that the director was one of the founders of Whitest Kids You Know, and then the other guy from Whitest Kids You Know was the dad of the kid in the movie. Like the "you're not allowed to say I'm going to kill the president of the United States on television" guy. That's going to be a really crucial 70. True, true. I'll barely level up just in time for the final boss, and it's going to make all the difference. Also, hello, Kibi. I won't lie. I have, like, I know I should, like, dual stream between Twitch and YouTube, but moderating that would be a fucking nightmare for me. B, I kind of like the community on Twitch of like how it's kind of this not limited thing, but like it feels a little more like personable, intimate, I guess, though I don't like to use that word for parasocial things, like for parasocial reasons. So like I kind of like how tightly knit the Twitch chat is. And then also, again, I just worry about how many of, like, the Uma Musume commenters would be in the comments. Or, like, in the chat. And I'm like, maybe I don't do that. Moderation on dual stream is a nightmare? Yeah. Welcome back, Frey. You seem to have done well. Both eyes intact. Face appears unshredded. It truly is most terrible feeling to have one's casting interrupted by heinous injury. It's one of the easier trials if you ask me. Keep well away from pointy, slashy, bashy things if you want to reach the end of an arcane utterance. That is just common sense. On the other hand, Yooree, when will you be TikTok streaming those weird ASMR vocal stem things? Never. I've never had a TikTok, and I kind of want to keep it that way. The difference I tend to hear, Twitch is better for community, YouTube is better ad-wise. That makes sense. Yeah. Funny enough, I never even thought about the fact that, like, for ads, I probably would actually make a decent amount of money streaming on YouTube because of ads. But I'm like, yeah, I just don't want to deal with it. Plus, I kind of have, like, a rule with myself to not let money be the driving force behind something. Like, not priority, not primal. Primary. Thank you. Oh, my God. Christ. Better for discoverability. Yeah, true. But not ever be the primary, motivator for something. A motivator, that's fine. That's just how it goes in this world, unfortunately. But like, if there's something I want to do and it's just going to be for money, then I'm like, then don't do it, because then I'm not going to like it, and it kind of is going to like it's going to muddy my morals a bit if I'm willing to do something against my interest for, you know, capital gain. It's like I worry about a slippery slope of like, you know, when does that turn into becoming an opportunist in some way? I know that's like maybe a little too paranoid, but it's just a thing I worry about. I would hate to become a person who manipulates for profit, essentially. The VODs would at least be automatically saved on YouTube. I would still want to keep them on my second channel, regardless. We thaumaturges excel at offense, but fail miserably at defense. Our most effective strategy is to topple our adversaries with overwhelming force before they have a chance to respond. Honors for knights and dead mages. Freya, your studies appear to be progressing nicely. It wouldn't be long before you dominate the battlefield as an avatar of sorceress destruction. Like a grift. Yeah. So it's true, Buki. Don't try to hide from me, Bigo. And you, Bonnie, or Bezzy, or Boha. Coco Bussy! What are you doing here? You promised you would teach me next. Oh, that's what's happening. Of course we did, Bussy, but Freya was most insistent. And once again you brush me aside in the hope I abandon my heart's desire. Why do you deny me? I hate you, all of you. Okay. Please, Bussy, you shouldn't say such hurtful things. You know how delicate Bigo is, Bigo. Black Mage is such a cool class. Why do they saddle you with the Labubu's? How dare you? They're called Lalafell, and you will respect their name. It's kind of funny. So the Lalafell in the main story are honestly, like, pretty cool. Like, they're just treated like any other adult character. Like, they're not ever like, you know, oh, they're small, so they're like children and they're stupid and goofy. But then for some reason, this quest was like, we are actually going to do that trope, though. Such is Coco Bussy's determination that he spends all his waking moments experimenting with alchemical concoctions, seeking a method by which he can expand his capacity for arcane manipulation. Well, obviously not your concern. Back to the abyss with you, young thaumaturge. I mean that in the most encouraging manner possible. Give me my cloak. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful it is. Yooree. Beautiful Yooree. Which actually, I do want to make sure I have this in the bottom corner so it's easy to find. Alright, I guess I'll just keep doing my my hunting log until I get the stuff I need. The experience. I think maybe we'll do the level 10 quest and then switch over to main story quest so we at least get something more interesting done today. But we'll see. Well, we've only been streaming an hour, though I did start late. So I'll only be going like maybe 3 hours, but so I can get food before streaming with Sora. Hammerlea. Wait, and what guy am I fighting? Yarzon, the creepy spider guys. Anyway, Chatathan, how do you feel about Cactuar? Do you like Cactuar? I think Cactuar is pretty cool. Who's this? Dragon person. Dragon person. Oh dear. They're covered in ugly armor because of early game stuff. Alright, we just keep going this way. I think Cactuar is an awesome type of guy. I'm so glad you agree. Only Cactuar lovers allowed in chat. I hear they can sometimes be pricks. Now, what the hell? Very rude pun. They are actually pretty fucked up in the main games. They have what, like 10,000 needle? It just like one-shots you. Death by acupuncture. Forceful acupuncture. Yeah, on my main account, I actually did start an Ul'dah because I started as a pugilist. I actually played as a bunny girl who looked a lot like this. But then I switched over to making it an OC. And then now she's the daughter of that OC. But Ul'dah was a pretty cool starting area, especially since I had never done it before. Alright, so I still am not seeing the guy I'm looking for. Oh, you know what? It's probably down in this like creek area up here. Dude, we should go to the gold saucer later. Dog, the gold saucer is crazy. If y'all love gambling, you'll love the gold saucer. And we actually have pretty close access to it from where we are. We could go there like as soon as we do this quest, like finish grinding and do this quest stuff. All right, we got big frog, big nuts. But where is the Yarzon? Yarzon D's, dude. Where's the Yarzon D's? Yeah, I don't know where that fate is. Why is this guy so hard to find? Is he actually upstairs and I'm a fool and I'm a buffoon and there's just toads down here? There's just a bunch of chuddy toads? Dude, won't lie, that'd be a phenomenal insult to give people. We should just start calling people chuddy toads. Oh wait, is that... Hey, there's like a cave there. Chode for short, man. Oh, Cactuar Jack? Holy shit, I've heard legends of such a fiend. Are they perhaps in this cave? There's nothing in this cave. This reminded me of when I played Blade and Soul. I never played that game, but I remember knowing people who did, and they were like, dude, you should play it. If you like Final Fantasy 14, you should try it. And then, but like every character to me just kind of looked like a blow-up doll, and I was like, I don't like this. Like, it was just one of those, like, everybody's just a little too dolled up for, like, this gritty fantasy world, which I know that's maybe a little hypocritical, because everybody in this game is very pretty, but they have a very natural look to them, you know? But, like, you be coming out slaying dragons, looking like you just had a shopping spree at Sephora in that game. Or was that a different game? Hold up. Wait. Oh my god, I hate this. Okay. Give me a second. I need to open a window for when I... And it definitely end up having to look stuff up. Blade and Soul. Blade and Soul is not the game I was thinking of, but it does follow the trend I'm thinking of. The game I was thinking of was Black Desert Online. My bad. I'm talking about my bad. Rusty Coblin. Yeah, we'll Coblin these nuts. Die. But I mean, like, dude, Final Fantasy 14 already takes over my life and ruins me. So, like, I don't think I should do more. You know, like, I don't think I should play more MMOs. I think one is already enough. Like, honestly, I think there might be, like, there's nothing more fucked up than telling someone, oh, you like MMO A, you would love MMO B. That's like going up to a guy and being like, you love crack? Dude, you're going to love meth. You should just give it a shot. It's like, do you want me to, like, have a life? Do you want me to live to 30? It's kind of like that with gacha games. Absolutely. Absolutely. Also, I won't lie, like, playing this game has also kind of, strengthened my hate for gacha games as well, because I'm just like, both of them very addictive in their own ways, but like, damn, at least this is a video game, you know? I love to recommend certain gachas to my friends, for their stories if they weren't gacha. I've heard similar things with Nikkei. Sora wants me to get into Nikkei so bad, and I'm just like, girl, it's not gonna happen. Like, I'm so sorry. I love and respect you as a friend, but like, I'm never going to get into Nikkei. Like, it's just not gonna happen. It is just like, even outside of the horny stuff, it's just like not my thing. It is very much not my aesthetic, not my, like, not the type of like settings and environments I enjoy. But I'm just like, girl, I'm sorry, but it ain't happening. Alright, where's this Yarzon Jargo or whatever his guy's name is? Oh, I just realized I'm not even in the area that they said they were in. Motherfucker. Well, they said Hammerlay, and I'm not fucking seeing it there. I was all over the place there, and I wasn't seeing shit. Oh my god, this is pissing me off. This is going to be the rest of the stream. It's just me trying to find these damn spider guys. What the effing H, bro? I almost fell. That would have been so sad. But you know, like Final Fantasy 14 even, I feel guilty when I tell people to get into it because I'm just like, dude, it's so good. It is going to ruin your life. You are going to have to completely rewire yourself in order to relearn basic time management skills and to have a life and do anything. But it's really good. Two of my hosts have been encouraging me to read the story of Arknights online. So yeah, that's what Sora's been wanting me to do for Nikkei, is to read the story. And I'm like, dude, that I don't even read the books I own. You are asking so much of me. Alright, well, this is a safe haven, so there's gonna be no enemies in here. Dog, what the fuck? Need to figure out my internet problems before August? Why August? What's August? Dude, my birthday's in August. It's gonna be so epic. I want to be 28 years old. And, that kind of sucks, actually. I'm about to give up. I'm about to give up on fighting these spider guys. Oh, there they are! Found them! I want to be 19 in 3 days. Imagine being 19. That's crazy. That's apparently when Final Fantasy 14's coming out for Switch. Oh, damn. I didn't realize it was that soon. That's cool. Ouch. Owies. Don't tell me it's crazy. That scares me. I'm just saying, like, time flies. Because I'm like, I really wasn't 19 that long ago. Less than a decade ago. But it feels like an eternity. I remember when I was 19, the pandemic years. Or pre-pandemic years. Yeah, I was 19. It would have been 2017 is when I turned 19, yeah. Enjoy it while it lasts is all I'm saying. Nah, take it easy, honestly. There's so much stress on people to, like, be accomplished or, like, figure things out when they're young. But then you, like, especially in our generation, it's like, then you meet, like, so many people who are, like, going into their 30s and are, like, just now finding, like, a semi-stable job. So, like, it's like, no, you're really in no rush. Just do what you need to live. You know, there's no reason to like kill yourself over. I meant that as hyperbolically, not literally, but I mean, I guess that too. There's no reason to like overexert yourself, I probably should say, trying to like live up to some like impossible expectations of society that like, oh, I'm 20 years old and I haven't gotten my master's yet. It's like, yeah, man. Of course not. I'm a firm believer that your early 20s, honestly probably your 20s overall, but like especially your early 20s is puberty 2.0. Why am I back here? Why did I come back? Why did I come back home? I don't need to be here. I want to go back to Central, that's why. But yeah, like who I was when I was 20 is completely different from who I was when I was 24. Even more different from who I am now. So like, I feel like the 20s is kind of like your self-discovery era, especially as a trans person. It's like it's your first time you really get to actually have the freedom and agency to discover yourself. I keep not reading where Black Brush, the Clutch. Those are all north, aren't they? Yeah. But yeah, it's really just like I say the 20s are more for finding yourself and who you are. Your 20s are puberty 2.0. Sure hope they are. Otherwise, what am I on HRT for? I mean, like, it's a universal thing, but also very, like, that especially. Everything's kind of just been day by day until I can get HRT. Then I can start, like, enjoying the moment. Yeah, no, I mean, I feel that. I've been there. And it really is like that. Because I didn't start HRT until I was 20. Going on 21, I think. Or I was about to turn 20. I think I was about to turn... Yeah, 2018. June of 2018. So yeah, I would have been about to turn 20. So... I feel that, man. And I won't lie, after it starts, it kind of sucks too. And I'm not saying this to like scare you, but again, it's literally, it's a second puberty. Like I'm at second puberty in terms of self-discovery for all people, but for like HRT, it's like how you felt as a teenager, your body and mind are changing and you don't know like what to do with it. And you kind of start to lash out in response to it. You're gonna, it's hard. It's rough. And, like, I'm not going to say this is a universal thing, but it's been a thing for me and a few people I know. But for some people, you look back on your first year of HRT and go, man, I was fucking annoying. Because you just, like, are so unsure of everything that you kind of just, like, panic. But then you figure shit out, and then you're like, oh, this is great. I feel awesome now, actually. Because I feel like myself for the first time in my life. So just know there'll be moments where like the adjustment era, it sucks, but it's worth it. No, the antling! Do not attack me. I am your friend. I am is friend of the queen. I promise. Oh, I'm actually getting my stupid ass kicked. Okay, let's back away now. God damn it. All right. Leave me alone. Thank you. Is friend to the queen. How wonderful. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, I guess I am fighting level 10 guys. But, like, I can do it. Check it out. I'm fucking badass. I'm literally epic. You wish you were as epic as I. I should probably be using fire because it does more damage, but whatever. Wow, 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 wow. All right. Oh, not in line of sight. There we go. Yes. Get him away from the antling. Ant! But yeah, no, I'm hoping my doctor can do something about switching me to injections. I don't even remember if I was given the option when I first started HRT. But when I first started HRT, I was afraid of the idea of injections, so I was going to avoid it anyway. That's why I don't remember if it was offered to me, because I know that even if it was, I would have said no at the time. And then, of course, in retrospect, I've learned, I've heard from people who didn't have done injections, and I'm like, damn, I should have been doing that since the beginning. Whoops. I'm excited to see what changes occur. Curious if I actually get some hips and ass and tits. I've got a needle phobia, but you can like use it to get over your needle phobia is the thing. I don't do great with needles. It's more so I don't do good with veins. So since you don't inject it in your veins, I'll be fine. But it is still going to be kind of freaky, for sure. More like 1,000 needles phobia. Hello, Sonny. We're talking about being transgender. Alright, we're looking for Spriggan. Oh, I know where the Spriggans are. And then these guys are probably in their own little, like, camp somewhere. The Spriggans, I think, are close to that. Or they're down here. They're next to, like, a, kind of a... whatchamacallit. Okay, yeah, this is a safe place. They're next to, like, a ruins or something. Freya got a job change. Yeah, we started doing Thaumaturge as our secondary class because people wanted to see Thaumaturge. I'll probably switch back to Archer so we can do the main story quest soon, though. I was given hormone patches instead. See, I never even heard of those until recently. It's the crazy thing. Alright, this could be where the other guys we gotta kill are. Potentially. No, this also looks like a safe place. Well, damn. Oh, well, we're in the clutch now. Yeah, we're in the clutch now. Yeah, I just gotta make him not do the mistake of injecting the needle in the wrong place. Because I forget, it's like the inside of the thigh is like where you're not supposed to inject, right? And you're supposed to do it on like the outside of the thigh. Once I'm living with other trans people and have someone to help me with injections, it'll probably be easier. I feel that. Now this is going to be a bit embarrassing to admit, but I think I do fine with injections because it'd make me feel like a badass movie character. You know, when there's like the movie character who's like, oh, he broke his, he dislocated his shoulder, he just pops it right back in because he's so badass. I'll feel like a badass movie character being like, I just gotta do my injections, boom. Just slam that bitch into my thigh. Be like, yeah, I'm so badass because I don't get scared by this. Like, it sounds like I'm doing a joke, but genuinely, like, this is how I would trick my brain into, like, allowing it. Gotta shoot up some V. Oh my god. When you're a top and single, you have to like find ways to like gaslight yourself into thinking you're super badass and attractive and strong. And all of them are cringe. I gotta do injections for other medicine anyway, so it'll be good practice for tea. Ooh! Yum, yum, yum! All right, so I'm starting to realize I don't think I'm where I thought I was in terms of like the areas I'm trying to find. I think I always have trouble finding the enemies in the hunting logs in this part of the game, though. Wow, 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 wow. You're so powerful you can lift a boulder. Wow, bro, I can't say that. I was going to make a joke, but I feel uncomfortable making that joke in response to a chat member, so I'm going to actually withhold that one. Especially when I have had moments in the past of people being creepy to me in chat. I always found it kind of strange when people what's the word? They cultivate a sort of like sexual parasocial relationship with their audience. It seems strange to me. I guess because I'm like, because you know there's already like, you know, that's why there's like people who like, you know, get outed for like sleeping with their fans is like always kind of a big deal, right? Because it's like there's a very clear like imbalance of influence that will like sway people into engaging in that sort of environment and behavior. And like to me, like if someone like, you know, has this very like sexualized relationship with their chat, I'm like, it kind of feels the same to me. Just it's a passive exploitation of many people rather than a direct and intimate exploitation of one person or a few people, because usually it doesn't stop at one person. I don't know. And this is coming from someone who is like, I am the #1 fan, #1 supporter of sex workers. But I think I'm mostly talking about like streams and stuff, like Twitch streamers who do stuff like that, where I'm like, this is weird. Like I'll see like a Twitch streamer who like has their chat call her mommy, and I'm like, this is strange. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too like prudish, but like this seems like it could be very bad to me. But maybe someone could tell me why I'm wrong, because I'm always willing to listen, because I'll be the first person to admit that, because I'm a very prudish person. I'll be the first person to admit it, which I know sounds ironic with a lot of the jokes I make and also the art I draw. Just kidding. There's no art I draw. What are you talking about? I'm like a very, very closed off person when it comes to like any sort of stuff like that. And I get very uncomfortable like when people try to project that onto me, or like people I don't know try to communicate about that stuff with me. So I do, like, I will be the first to admit that I do let that prudish lens of just how I express my own sexuality cloud my vision of how I see other people's sexuality, which I've gotten much, much better about over the years. But it's like, you know, it's like growing up with like internalized misogyny, and it's like, even though I'm a trans woman now, I'm like, well, there's still some things I do that are kind of misogynistic, just like how, you know, a trad wife is extremely misogynistic despite being a cis woman who grew up in a, you know, an environment always raised as a woman, right? It's like, you know, it's when it's internalized so heavily, it's like you're going to fall into it like pitfalls sometimes. So I'm always hesitant, because I'm like, and that's why I always want to communicate, you know. Maybe I'm wrong, and I'm thinking about this in a very uncool and prudish, conservative light. I just don't realize it. I guess it's different if it was like sex site stream because expectations are different. Right, right. Which is why, like, if there's like an OnlyFans creator who's doing stuff like that, I'm kind of like, girl, get that bread, you know. I don't think it's prudish because like it doesn't sound like the sexuality is. If you think the porn star wants you, you might have to sit down for a bit. That is the unfortunate thing about like pornography. Is I do think it has a very valuable place in the world, but it is such an exploitable like form of content, like emotionally exploitable form of content. Wait. Is what you're wait. It doesn't sound like the sexuality is what you're objecting to. There's a difference between comfort with sexuality and actually cultivating weird dynamics. Where am I? I was looking away. Right. People can do whatever the fuck they want forever. They just have to make sure they know what they're doing. Yeah. And like, you know, there is like, I'm always like a time and place person, which is annoying because that gets, the idea of a time and place gets misconstrued. Well, no, I was going to say because, like, you know, it's like, well, then people who think that being trans is a kink, they're like, well, time and place, keep it in the bedroom. And I'm like, well, that doesn't come from the time and place rhetoric. It comes from the being queer is sexual rhetoric, actually. So a lot of VTubers occupy this kind of gray area. I didn't want to say it, but yes, very, very, very much so. Which is not to say I want to generalize all VTubers as doing that, but there is a big community in which they do. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, I'm not where I thought I was. I'm on the opposite side of the map that I thought I was. Whoopsies. Whoopsie doodles. Not Alchemist, Thaumaturge's Guild. There we go. Alright, let's do our level 10 quest, and then we'll continue the main story quest. Hey, Chadathan, open your ears. Oh my god, Yooree, how are you still single? I don't know, babe. Babe. These are all level 11. Oh, level 10. The gloves are 11, though. Really, Anderdingus? There's something the characters understandable for women, especially have a safe space to express them sexually. It's just something they have to be careful with, I feel. Yeah. For me, and this isn't how I view all VTubers. More so, I view like my own identity. Is like my little alien persona is just an extension of me. Like she looks pretty much like me, just is orange. Like that's pretty much it. And antenna. Just kidding. I have those in real life, TBH. So it's like I would be extremely uncomfortable of people like sexualizing my little character. I'm the only one who gets to do that. You're not orange IRL? I guess I kind of am, actually. I am a ginger. Your lesson today shall be taught by Coco Bonnie. Go to him and hear the chapter entitled The Threat of Paucity. I don't fucking know these words. This is glorp shit. So Frey, you've come to learn the foot of the third eldest brother, have you? I promise you, however, your education shall not be third-rate. Let us read from the second chapter, shall we? Are you settled? No last moment trips to the privy? Very well. The threat of paucity. How magnificent the ruthless power we wield. Flame devours, ice entombs, and lightning courses through the stricken bodies of our foes. But such desperation when the wellspring runs dry. Flame sputters out, ice melts into slush, and lightning sparks no longer. Know you this threat and mind you the limits of your mortal vessel. A terrifying thought, isn't it? A thaumaturge who has exhausted her arcane reserves is naught but a woman with a stick and a funny hat. For we mages, you may as well equate the aetheric energy flowing through your veins with our very lifeblood. Should a battle find us lacking in this precious resource, we are as good as dead. Controlling the expenditure of your power requires an understanding of aetheric balance. The scales can tip in one or two directions, astrally or umbrally. When your mind and spirit lean in an umbral direction, your thaumaturgy is affected by a state as umbral ice. The potency of your spells is diminished, but also require less energy to invoke. On the other hand, a thaumaturge in the astral fire state will find the potency of her incantations enhanced, but greater cost of her aetheric stamina. I read the tutorial. I will just teleport. I'm fine with that. No, I don't want to use a ticket. Hold up. I got the golden ticket. What's up? Jet lag is kicking my ass. Welcome back. I can imagine. It is not fun. As much as I like my ginger hair now, when I went through a lot of bullying because of it back in school. Oh, dude, it really sucks because it's hard to talk about. Because people find it a bit laughable. But dude, redheads deal with insane amounts of like discrimination growing up. It's fucking weird. I got bullied and just like treated like subhuman so often because of my red hair. I literally get in arguments with people in class and they just go, well, you don't have a soul, so it doesn't count. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm glad that I'm just like less than human to you, I guess. Oh yeah, no, the South Park episode quite literally did irreparable damage to redheads growing up. It's fucking crazy. Oh, this is almost, I'm not gonna bother with this then. Even as a child, I never understood why gingers were bullied so badly. It's like any discrimination where I'm just like, dog, what are we doing here? You look different than me. Cool, man. Fate failed. But I know constantly I got the whole like, the gingers don't have souls. I'm like, okay. It's okay, guys. We're making fun of everyone. Exactly, exactly. People really do like gas up the creators of South Park as like progressive comedians that will tread any waters, and I'm like, you really gotta understand how much power and balance matters in comedy. That's why you so often hear the phrases punching up and punching down. Just because you punch up every now and again doesn't mean punching down most of the time is fine. That's not how it works. But yeah, it was annoying growing up as a redhead. But now it's sick because now that I'm an adult, everybody tells me how much they wish they had my hair. And my dick is huge. Not relevant, I just wanted to share. My dick is 12 inches flaccid. Hi, Sora. What's up? Gay-ass magic rabbit slinging spells around. What the hell? What did I do to you? Oh my god! Ah! So hey, yawn real quick. There was like build up. I had like a 2-second like wind up animation for that yawn. Yeah, no. Ever since I dyed my hair to have black streaks in it, it's been very fun. I really like how my hair looks now. I gotta get it touched up soon, but I won't have the money probably until it's like way too long and shitty looking, unfortunately. I think the episode about Tourette's was very informative. Just the kids were watching her stupid and wouldn't get the message. I don't know. I feel like very often the bad outweighs the good. It is wild how many like South Park fans love Cartman when he's literally like the butt of every joke in that show though. But I mean, there's people who think Homelander's cool, so. Scooby-Doo doo doo doopy doo. I'll just teleport. South Park Yowie's such a strange phenomenon. It's yeah, that is a thing, eh? All right, we come back and we get our second chore. We do our second chore, we come back and get a cutscene. Ba bing, ba boom. You've arrived before me, upright and breathing. Wonderful. Can y'all stop saying that every time I finish one of your jobs? Oh, you didn't get horribly murdered. Flee. I mean, I would brandish it as a club, but whatever. It seems a Malja raiding party has attacked a caravan on trade routes. Well, there's our second chore. All right, let's go. Okay. Camp Drybone. Damn, we going all the way there? God damn. Remember in Yakuza 0 where you could collect trading cards of Japanese porn stars? And then you could also do side quests to unlock videos of them playing with balloons and bikinis. Wild ass collectible. What? Yeah, in Yakuza 0 you can collect trading cards of Japanese porn stars. You could be making this up and I would just believe you. I promise you I'm not. I won't lie, I kind of loved it. I kind of loved it. One of the reasons I played it with my door closed and prayed my parents or brother wouldn't walk in. Every game should allow you to collect trading cards of something. Grimbly trading cards. I think the worst part of it was when I played the game and it was like finding out your favorite Pokemon was in the new generation. It's like, oh, Furret's in this game? I'd be like, oh, Chika Aramura's in this game? No way! Opened my eyes. I was like, oh no. Girly, you might have a porn addiction. Hold up, Otto wants out of my room. Sorry, Alba, is this conversation making you uncomfortable? Me too, man. You want out, bud? I'll buy it. I'll buy it. Okay, no, he's fine. I guess not. I hope she gets a new evolution. Holy fuck. When I first got into Yakuza Kiwami, I had on PS4 and played in the living room, and I didn't know the bug battle game. Oh no! For those who haven't played Yakuza, there's a beetle battling minigame where it's a bunch of women dressed up in beetle-themed bikinis wrestling. Ravager? I hardly know her. Yazuka. What is Yakuza even about? Dude, I'll be real. The creators don't even know anymore. I don't think they really care anymore. Oh, wait, this thing was like, yeah, this thing's like bobbing up and down. It's like animated. What the hell? This is the future of gaming, question mark? Wait. No. You know what, while we're here, I should probably go and get the Aetherite here, because we are going to be coming back to this part of the world a lot soonish. I'm not even excited for Stranger Than Heaven. They really have been, like, shooting themselves in the foot over and over. Like, Sega as a whole, and especially the Yakuza studio, have been going on, like, a speed run of, like, throwing away all good faith. Like, I can't help but be a little bit impressed. Dame. Yeah, I mean, it's like a Japanese mafia crime drama, essentially, but the stories get a little stupid. Holy shit, this girl is puny. What the hell? Shino Satomi. I was about to be like, look at this person with their Japanese-ass username. My main warrior of light is named, Ryona Suzuki, so... I want to, hold on, examine. I want to see her armor. Bro, her outfit's super cute, though. Level 20? What the hell were... Oh, it's glamored. Got it. I was like, how does she look like that at level 20? Currently, the world record's held by party animals. Dude, I saw that shit yesterday. That's crazy. 10 vials, 20, 30. The sight of so much ether is so very comforting. What have we here, Kokobani? In this crate, is this the crate that was stolen? I see Freya's lessons have had the desired effect. I assume the vile, viscous liquid you have is a beastman blood. Coco Bussy will be pleased. Coco Bookie, you left word of me to visit the ossuary. Have you finally decided to begin my training in thaumaturgy? Coco Bussy, good of you to come. Frey here was kind enough to obtain a supply of Amalja blood for you. An alchemist acquaintance of mine explained how you've been using this substance in your research to create a mana-amplifying elixir. Naturally, we are most interested in the results of such experiments. So you see, Bussy, your work as an alchemist already puts you in a position to work alongside us. You need to become a thaumaturge to be part of our family. That's right, Bussy. Besides, the battlefield is a dangerous place, and our skills are not exactly suited for keeping others safe from harm. Do you need to emphasize the Bussy? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not doing anything. I see, but this is but another attempt to dissuade me from pursuing my true calling. I do not want to cheer you from the safety of my workbench. I want to fight at your side. Bussy! You cannot stand, we just cannot stand the thought of you being harmed. Pray do not do anything foolish. I do apologize, brother. Sometimes I forget how difficult it must be not having a natural aptitude for the arcane arts. As I mentioned before, Freya, Coco Bussy is dangerously unsuited in the wielding of thaumaturgy. Even with the proper training, he would be unable to cast magics as we can. Were he to attempt to force a manifestation of power, the strain of the etheric reserves would likely kill him. But let us not dwell on this unpleasant circumstance. For you, on the other hand, you are brimming with power. Yeah, no, I saw the AI competition thing, and I'm just like, y'all. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Alright, I've had enough grinding thaumaturge for now. Let us go ahead and do this. And let's switch back to Archer, where we still have no drip. Most powerful Lalafell, always called hee hee ho ho. So true, so true. What do we got? Where can I go? Gotta go over there. Okay. Oh, I can go to the airship landing from here. Sick. Okay. Airship ticket. I would like to go to the Golden Saucer. What? A ticket is required? What? I thought I could just go. How do I get a Gold Saucer ticket? Wait. Surely a side quest here gives me it. Okay, that's for the Alchemist Guild. Do you have the quest for the Gold Saucer? I thought so. I don't remember having to wait to get it, honestly. Scoopy doo dooby doo boop 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 boop. Killer Instinct. It could happen to you. I want to be a pugilist. It could happen to you. Way of the Samurai. Maybe it could happen to you. Like gambling addiction, it could happen to you. This is your brain, and this is your brain on gambling. Whoa, wait, who's this cute cat girl? Oh, she's got like the swimsuit top. That's very cute. Oh, I want to do Red Mage so bad. That might be the first like quest line we do when I do some quests on the other thing. This guy, wait, Youth of Emerald Avenue appears to have been a beneficiary for some good fortune. Hold on, I want to make sure before I accept this I'm not wasting my time. Gold Saucer unlocked. Okay, it is this one. Got it. Be careful with those. Break anything, I shall be forced to deduct it from your salary. Beg pardon, what is my loyal manservant carrying? Why, a not-so-small fortune in prizes ably won by yours truly in the Gold Saucer. You have heard of the Gold Saucer? Nay, ye gads woman, you might at least try to keep up with the times. It's only the Sultanate's the newest and finest place for entertainment. Thrill to the sight of majestic birds roaring down the streets at the Chocobo races. Pit your wits against your peers at the Triple Triad tables. At the Gold Saucer, one can do all this and more. And you can, if you know what you're about, you'll walk out a wealthier woman than you entered. It's a better place to shake off one's cares after a grueling day of promenading. I've never heard of it. Did I mention the prizes? Just let me go. Just let me go. I don't care. You're boring. Just show that ticket to the fine lady at the landing. Thanks, idiot. Whee! Let's go gambling. Bwah, 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 bwah. Bwah, 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 bwah. Ah! Holy shit. My yawns are intense today. I would love to go to the Gold Saucer. I would love nothing more. Yes, please. Take me to the Gold Saucer. Oh, there it is. And it looks kind of like the one from Final Fantasy VII. Except hopefully not built on the grounds of low-income people who don't have a home anymore. Yes, dude. Yes. Makoto would blow all the Akadia family fortune on Crane games. So true, but also me too. I'll be real. Ah! Yawn! Ah, I'm dying! Sorry, I had to stretch. I'll be real. My Makoto voice is just my arrogant guy voice. Holy moly! This is like the part of Until Then where you play a bunch of festival games with Nicole. Wait, he's awesome! He's so sick! Oh, look at her. Her freckles are so cute. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Except you're not dissociating this time. I'm always dissociating. I just mask it well. Sometimes. Gold Saucer Double Money Month is soon? What? What did you give me? Gold Saucer ticket. Oh, okay. That's how I got those. I'll just pay money to come here, I'll be real. Alright, hold on. Cactpot. Cactpot, baby! I want to play Mini Cactpot. Mini Cactpot, Mini Cactpot. Alright, so you want a line of 1, 2, 3, or you want a line of 6, 7, 7, 8, 9. Wait, what? Purchase? You lack the points to play. What? Right. Okay, I need to get money. I need to get the money. Exchange. I need money now. Give me 30. Alright. Mini Cactpot. Mini Cactpot. Okay, so it's a scratcher. You want 1, 2, 3 or 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 can't exist, but this could be 7, 8, 9. Fuck! Well, I got 144 Cactpot tokens, though, so it was still a win. I would like to play another one, please. This could be 7, 8, 9. I think it's 7, 8, 9. Fuck! Alright, this is fine. Alright, we hit the corners. Dude, this could be it. No! This is so fucked up. Yeah, no, you basically, no matter what, get a return on the gold saucer money. It's just a matter of how big of a return you get. I'll be real, I don't know how much I'll be doing of gold saucer on here. But, well, I'll probably do some stuff in the gold saucer on my other account for stream. It's actually impossible to lose money gambling here because of gambling laws, I think. That's crazy. Kind of epic. Alright, where's Triple Triad? Passion for fashion. You want to be a jockey? I want to play Triple Triad. Triple Triad. You're not Triple Triad. No, that's Mahjong. Which is also epic, but I want Triple Triad. Triple Triad. World of Wonders. Hitting the Cactpot. Maybe World of Wonders? Mahjong as a Yakuza player, what's that? I don't know. I didn't grow up in an Asian family. Oh, fuck. Never mind. That guy was there. I would love to learn Mahjong, though. Where is Triple Triad at? Cause that over here, this is the wait, oh, it is here. Oh, okay, I'm dumb. I thought this was for Chocobo racing. I would love to try Triple Triad. Alright, play against Triple Triad Master to learn basic rules of the game. Before you can enter, however, there's several steps that must be completed. Use the cards in your inventory to register them in your card list. Access your card decks. Locate the gold saucer options. Okay. 5 cards. Alright. Don't fuck with Yakuza fans. We don't know how to play Mahjong. Apparently this game has one of the best PvP Mahjong experiences. Really? Triple triad cards. Dude. Guys, okay. Clive Rosefield card? Guys, can I... We should just do a triple triad stream, actually. Like, not today, but, like, later on my other account. Where I care about the items that I keep. Alright, I would like to challenge triple triad. Oh, I didn't... Yeah, recommend my deck. I goofed. Alright, alright. So I'm assuming this is kind of similar to, how it works in Final Fantasy 9. Variety of rules exist that change how the game is played. Okay, first, I'll show you how it's done. I'll extend the time limit so you have plenty of time to think. So, place a card on the empty space is adjacent to my card. But I want to do, like, a number that's higher, right? Try a card with a bigger number than mine on the adjacent side. Yes, yes. So, 2. And then that turns yours blue. So I've captured your card. During your turn, even if you play a card with a smaller number, it will not result in the card being captured. Okay. Try to capture and control more cards than your opponent. The match will end when the spaces in the grid have been filled. Does this have the combo mechanic like the 9 does? Oh, fuck. This guy has a... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright. This guy will be easy to take over. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. 4, 5. I'm trying to think. So who is harder to take? 5, 4. I'll just do this. I'll just block him off. Blue wins! Let's go! I want to do another one. Or wait, can I... Alright, 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 alright. Well, dude, I'm doing triple triad. Like, next stream, we're switching to my other account. We're doing triple triad. In fact, it's taking all of my power not to just switch to my other account right now and play triple triad, but I won't. Alright, teleport to Ul'dah. Whoops, did not want to use that, actually. Doing a triple triad hunt where you challenge every NPC until you have all their cards could be an insane challenge. Would honestly be so fun, I won't lie. Ooh, triple triad. Ooh, guys, you're going to make me switch over to Riona. And we're not going to play as Freya for the rest of the stream if you do this to me. Oh, wait, I need to be in fucking Lenosha anyway. God damn it. All right. I will use a ticket for this one. Just saw a spider crawl across my desk and flinched. Are they friendly, though? Doing the faction leaders is insane, like 2% drop rate for the best cards when you win. Damn. Wait, so did I get a card for that? No, I didn't. Okay, okay. I love triple triad. It's a lot smaller in this game than it is in Final Fantasy IX. Bwah, 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 bwah. I couldn't tell. Give me that sort of attitude. And I'll play triple triad for the rest of the stream. 9 had a slightly different game. Oh fuck, for real? Okay, that's Genuinely, I thought it was the same thing. I can send the spider to you so you can ask. Potentially. I was more so just curious, but you're free to if you want. You're free to if you want. I'm Badran. Alright, who's asking? I heard I've got a job for capable adventurer, you say? Well, you're bloody right. Just as you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. They're all liable to get downright bleeding hairy. But if you think you're still interested, let me know and I'll fill you on the details. Oh, wait, can I... you know what? I'll take this for my thaumaturge class, actually. Phoenix Downs. I forget those even exist in this game. PayPal me a spider. Oh, heavy shot upgraded to be stronger. That's cool. Beauty is only a scalp D. Oh, this unlocks the hair guy. Okay, cool. So we can change our hair if we ever wanted to. What do you give me? Rising to the challenge. I do not remember. Guys. Alright, guys. Do we continue main story quest or do we do triple triad on my other accounts? Free company invite. No. No, thank you. Triple triad. You unlock the Peloton? Oh shit, I did. Story, triple triad. Sora, I'll be real. I'm so like surprised that you said story. So 2 story, 2 triple triad. At least until you beat the 3 dungeons, I feel. Okay. We'll do triple triad next week, maybe. I guess. Balderon, the proprietor of the Drying Ranch, is in need of a capable adventurer. I thank you for taking the time to help me out. Now I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of a Sastasha Seagrad, and I need a trustworthy sort to head up north to airport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But it weren't so long as the fishbacks pet pirate... Don't call them fishbacks. Jesus Christ. Pet pirates paid us an unwelcome visit and folk were feeling a bit nervous. If you would permit me, Master Balderon, I'd be happy to... Whoops. Didn't mean to skip that. Well, if it ain't the Chief Yellow Jacket himself, to what do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Reiner? Come to make sure me patrons are behaving or just thirsty. Neither, in fact. I was informed you had requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation. I came to offer what information I could sift from my recent reports. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Aleport in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after the squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Sastasha Seagrad included. Their search revealed little save that a family of Krulls had taken up residence in the caves, nothing to concern us in short. In light of recent developments, however, it seemed wise to search the Sastasha once again. But the Sahagian testing our defenses daily. I am loath to assign the new task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus, I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Okay. She's so tall. Then it is settled. Sastasha is located western Lenosha. For more detailed instruction on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vmelpa. Vmapel. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. Okay. Damn, so it kind of sounds like we're just going to be going straight to the dungeon then. Perhaps, perchance. Sorry, I had to yawn. I'm just a yawning little fiend right now. What can I say? Well, let's use Peloton. Peloton! Yeah, I really did just go the long way. Alright, you're down there. The Fisherman's Guild. Oh, you didn't know that every yawn has made me yawn too? Listen now, you just made me yawn again. Peloton means fearless and Finnish. I thought it meant the funny bike that Northern Lion runs on. Wow, bam. Hello, Catwoman. You're here about Commodore Rayner's investigation. You'll want to board a ferry bound for Aleport. Once you arrive in western Lenosha, though, you'll pay me a visit to the Hall of Novice before you blunder into Satasha. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folks here will prepare you, train you with the skills you'll need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in the Seagrad. The hall's on the way to the Satasha, just north of the Aleport. Head inside and one of their seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, friend. Do you want out now, Autobot? I'll buy. Do you want out? Yeah, you want out, bud? Come on. You silly guy. There you go. It doesn't help that we're out of Pibby. We don't have any caffeine at the house right now, so I'm kind of fucked up in the head. Hello. I would like to go to Aleport, please. All right, this is our first time going out into the wilds of Lenosha. Limsha Lominsa. But I very much enjoy Limsa and its region. It's very, very nice. The music here is so nice. Yo, we got a freaking dragoon over here. You can tell it's a man because their tummy isn't showing. Oh, I just realized we can do our next archer quest at some point. But not today. We've done enough class quests today. Oh, dude, I forgot about this song. I love this song. The Green Sprout Guild. It's like what's next to my name. What the hell? This creature again, of all places. Hold on, how do I do this? I'll just wave, it's fine. Wave. Crikey. Fancy seeing you here, long ears. How do I say? Fancy seeing you here, long ears. What's a good backhanded response? I'm too bad at this. Something fancy, not fancy. Fancy seeing you here, long ears. Hasn't been long enough since our last meeting. I don't know why my bunny hates her, but she does. I was going to finish a last thing for work, but Microsoft Word just crashed on me, so I think the universe is telling me to clock out now. Do it. Do it. Clock out from work. Do it. Sneer so sneebly. That's no way to say hello to an acquaintance. Since I think you're bound for the same expedition. Hold up. Acquaintance is doing quite some heavy lifting there. Oh, Sastasha, right? You are also bound for Sastasha. Hold on, how do I shrug? How do I shrug? I'm always bound where the money takes me. Pose, pose, no, pose, pose. Flex, point, stretch. Okay, that's a little, come on, that's a little too much now. Is that so? Perhaps our paths will cross again sooner than expected. Yeah, I need to make an emote bar. So I have some useful things at the ready. Actually, let's go and do that. If you don't end up with me in those caves, and if you don't end up with me in those caves, don't fall behind. Gah ha ha ha. All right, man. Okay, man. Okay. Hold up. HUD layouts. I would like to turn my hotbar 4 into one of these. And put it right here. But it's not visible, so there we go. Hotbar 4. Yippee! And then now, wave is a good one. We want wave. Goodbye, sure. Pet's always important. Pray, comfort, soothe, happy, laugh, joy, psych, dance is good. Thumbs up, congratulate, hug. What's disappointed look like? That's not what I thought it would be. Upset. That's good. That's good. I like upset. There we go. Oh, shrug. There we go. Found shrug. Think is good. I like think. All right. I think that's good for now. Shame you don't have /egg. What does this mean? You must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jacket sent word. I heard you are in the brave depths of, I hear you are to brave the depths of Sastasha Seagrot. My name is Groot. I am Groot. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty, no matter what the epic tales would have you believe. Strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions. And you shall need the training we here at the Hall of Novice can provide. I suggest that you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. Alright. When you have mastered all of our masters have to teach, it will be time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket Scout at the mouth of the Sastasha Seagrot. He'll furnish you with the details of your duty. I am fine because I already know how to do all this. They made an egg-eating emote for Easter. Well, oh, yeah. I was about to say, isn't that a Rubber Ross thing? I am prepared for the Hall of Novice. All right. Yeah, we're going to skip out on all that. Goblin hunters. Why are they eating the hunters? Yeah, I forgot Ross played Final Fantasy XIV because I don't associate that with them. But I never really like watched his streams much. I should though. I've been trying to watch more streamers lately. Oh, there she is. All right. Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty and not some daft sought out for a stroll. Can't take any more of the blasted waiting. You are? Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of the Umbra. Look at her. Look at this dummy dance. We've been on the lookout of a pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted, thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. Have you heard of Sora Pamda? She's pretty good. I don't know, man. I think we should kill her. So we received word that men of questionable quality have been seen passing in and out of Sastasha here. We weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishback fancying serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it will cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue-faced tattoos. Duty support unlocked. Sastasha now accessible. All Alright. This is all new. I understand what I must do. I understand what I must do. Hold up. Well, hello, again, little one. I suppose this means we brave the cove, and Union. Hello there, birch tree, what the fuck? Birch tree, fucking rude. Actually just got called to leave. Damn! That's so fucked. Damn. Well. Fucked up, man. Very evil. Here, I'll give you a pet. There we go. So that means I'm doing Sastasha alone then? I am there in spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Party of other players. Yeah, I'm fine with that, I think. Where's my AoE, though? 4. Okay, number 4 is my AoE. Alright. And now we wait. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. What's a very, her pose? That's pretty good. Oh, there we go. I like this pose a lot. I think this pose is cool. Alright, what are you up to, Chadathan? Y'all doing anything cool? Y'all fucking any dicks? Yeah! Just kidding, that was mean. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Vintage story in 45 minutes. What time is it, actually? I'll probably be ending stream in about 45 minutes. Skyrim? That's basically Final Fantasy 14. Not. Meditating in the they them Aleas. Alright, man. Could have just said chillin'. Could have just said vibin'. I can't deny it's a +2. I can't pretend. God. I'm sorry I've been so, like, eepy today. But like I said, I don't got no sody pop. Ugh, I'm tempted to order me food after this, just so I can get a caffeine fix before me and Sora stream later, but also money. Fucked up and evil world we live in, man. Yeah, no. I'll need to save. I need to save, so I'll have to figure something out. Yeah, I feel like this dungeon shouldn't take too long to queue up, because it's like the first dungeon in the game, so it's going to have the most people. I'll be real, I'm kind of surprised it's even taken this long, if I'm being for real. That said, this was actually one of the first times, ever, like, in the past few years at least, that I just, like, I was able to log in immediately into this game. Usually I have to wait for a queue. Either I just hit the right moment, or there's less people on today or at this time. Tried to spend money on takeout yesterday, but they canceled my order. Financial win. Hell yes. Hell yes. Yeah, no, me and Sora are going to get ramen tomorrow when she's over, so I need to make sure I have money for that. Because the ramen's gotten a little pricey, I won't lie. Last time I went, it was not cheap. Granted, I did get, like, a lot of food, but still. I used to be able to go there for like 20 bucks, like 20, 25 bucks. Now it's like 30 or so. Not a whole lot more, but enough more to where I'm like, damn, all right. Ugh, you know? Financial win, but hunger loss. Yeah. Well, no, I think I might have enough to order something, actually. 2025 bucks, but now it's 2026 bucks. So true. Buck bumbo. Yeah, I think we'll probably finish this dungeon and then we'll call it. Though if Sora had to head out, I don't know if she's going somewhere or if she just has to step away for a bit. So I don't know if we'll be starting a bit later or something, but we'll see. I do need to at least remember to transfer my laundry, because I desperately need some clothes washed. The clothes I'm wearing right now smell pretty bad, because my family has a really bad habit of hogging the washing machines for days at a time and never moving their clothes. So I'll go in there and I'm like, oh, they're doing laundry. I'll come back when they're done. And then I come back later and it's like, oh, they never finished their laundry. It's still just sitting here. So I gotta like finish their laundry before I can do my laundry. So I don't have really any like clean clothes. So it's like, I just feel gross and it's gross. Which I understand makes me seem very disgusting and unhygienic. I am like overly hygienic. As gross as my humor is, like I have like OCD levels of like over cleaning myself. It's just I have not gotten a chance to do my laundry, because the first half of the week, which is when I would have done my laundry before, our dryer was broken. We had to get a new one, and then now the washing has been hogged by everybody else since we got a dryer and everyone could do laundry again. So I'm just like, fuck, man. I'm too stinky for this. I want to clean my clothes. God damn, I'm shocked at how long this is taking. Hasn't even found another guy yet. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Whoops. What HUD stuff can I fix? I'll be real. I think I might kind of fuck with putting my inventory like up here. Putting my gill like right here. Putting my main menu like right above it. Though the limit gauge is going to be covered up, so maybe not. Party list, main menu. It's fine. Well, we'll work with that for now. Which actually, here's what I should do. I should put the smaller stuff on the top. DPS moment. Yeah, but even then, right? I feel like it's taken longer than you usually would. Main menu, I'll just do that. Something like this. It's a little asymmetrical and weird, but it's fine. I'll probably end up just like moving my limit gauge thing, which actually, what are my options for that? I kind of would like to have it above my stuff, right? So I can always see it. Yeah, no, I like that better. And the main menu I'll put like up here, I guess. Or here. That's fine. There we go. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. How the fuck are we still waiting? I'm going to freak out. I'm going to freaking scream. I'm gonna Freddy freak out. Hands up, hands down. You could also always duty support it. What does that mean? Hold up, I gotta remember where the yes. Duty status. Going with NPCs. We could, but I feel like that kind of like, but what's the fun in that, you know? If we don't see any numbers tick up after 10 minutes, we'll do that. It's just doing dungeons with NPCs is kind of boring. Because there's not really like group synergy, you kind of just like go along. Like all the NPCs go along with you. Also, it takes like twice as long. That's fair, it's just an option. No, yeah. We'll see. I'm fine just chilling here a bit. Hey! Right on time. Look at that. Alright, party. Party chat. There's a bunch of scary pirates here. Here we go, gamers. It is time for our first dungeon. Hello. Oh my god, I can't exit out of the fucking thing. Alright, this is great. Thank you. Alright, so yeah, so basically here's the deal with dungeons. The tank is going to lead a bunch of enemies around. And then we just follow along and kill them. And this is why it goes much faster if we have an actual group of players. Because you'll be stopping for like every dang thing of enemies. Though he's kind of going crazy with it. Do you see this? In fact, I won't lie, this is kind of getting a bit scary. He is leading so many guys. All right. Oops. Don't lock on to those guys, please. Around Reborn especially, the pools can get crazy. Yeah, because the dungeons are like so easy. Whoop. But I won't lie, it is getting a bit hard to like see where I even am. There we go. All right. Time for peak distance mogging. Yeah, I've been playing Dancer, where for your AoEs, you have to be on top of enemies, and I kind of forgot that's not always how this works. Which, I mean, Dancer is also a ranged DPS, but yeah. My goodness gracious. Little man's going crazy with it. See, dude, if we didn't have a team of people, we would still be at like the beginning of the dungeon right now. I'm about to die. That was freaking scary, dude. I did not like that at all. Yeah, I didn't realize we could just like skip the clams, I'll be real. Alright, I'm gonna let this guy do his thing, because I forget what the right one is. Alright, alright, alright. Get this guy out of here. Why am I locked onto the wrong guy? Yeah, I'm a ranged DPS. Stands for really... our I was like, RDPS. Ranged DPS. What does the R stand for? Really dang pretty good distance smogging. What are we doing? Do we do the red coral now? Got it. Alright, we did all the wrong ones first. Scary! I do love early dungeons with their optional paths and stuff. Yeah. It's just a shame because everyone's done them before, so they kind of just like skip them. Nobody really bothers with them at all. Damn, it's kind of crazy because I've been playing Stormblood lately. Where like all the mid bosses are like pretty, they all have their own gimmicks and are like pretty intense. And then this guy kind of just felt like an enemy with a lot of health. All right, what loot we got? Disciples of Magic, all classes. I'll greed this, pass this. Epic. Anyway, yeah, so basically every time there's a treasure chest, you can need, which basically makes it to where you have highest priority. Greed, which is like, I would like it, but you don't take necessarily any priority. And pass, which is, I don't need it at all. Let someone else have it. I love the level 63 dungeon, the underwater one. Underwater 63 dungeon. I don't remember, because that would have been Stormblood. And Stormblood isn't as fresh in my mind, because I played regular Stormblood like over a year or two ago. I did just do a really cool dungeon in a Shadowbringers yesterday, though. That was water themed at the end. It was quite epic. Whoops, did not mean to do my AoEs. Alright, what do we got? Disciples of Magic. I'll pass for now. How are you liking Shadowbringers so far? It's pretty cool. It's a pretty neat DLC so far. And it's stressing me out. Because upsetting characters are starting to arrive that I would rather us not be dealing with. Oh, I'm getting fucked up. Let's get fucked up and die. Alright, let's poison this guy. Alright, there we go. But yeah, Shadowbringers has been really cool. I just unlocked the 4th area yesterday, which has probably been my favorite area so far in it. Captain Quarters Key. Yeah, there's like a woods area I'm excited to get to, but they keep blue balling me. They knew I wanted to see Y'shtola most. And they will not let me see Y'shtola. Like, oh, Y'shtola, what, your favorite character who's in a forest, which is like your favorite type of area? Yeah, you have to wait a while to get to her. I want to see Y'shtola now, man. Oh, you know, I really thought he would get Amity first, but my bad. Oh yeah, I guess it would interrupt him if he did that. My bad. I'm talking about my bad. Oh my nose. Yeah, I'm excited to do some of the, some streams of doing other classes and stuff in, my main account. I might try and give Sage another go on my main account. We'll see. Because that was a class I wanted to learn, but I couldn't even beat the tutorial. I was, like, too stupid for the tutorial. Arg! Scurvy dogs! Sponge boy me bob! The dogs, they be scurvy me mateys! Hark! The dogs, they be so scurvy! Oh, we're just going straight for the boss. Got it. Got it. Don't even worry about it. Well, we're in a cutscene, so that's not going to be very good for me. I might die, actually. You sully your spawning ground, shore walker. Oh, no! Captain Blueface died! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Do we want to be fighting these guys? Are they going to come in after us? Yeah, doing that right in front of a cutscene area was definitely a move, for sure. Gotta say, gotta be one of the more chaotic runs of this dungeon I've done. Bringing regular enemies into the boss room, I gotta say, it's a new one. Surely is a new one. Alright. So here's the deal with this guy, is dudes will spawn in these, like, different, like, grates if we're not careful. But you can kind of just hard, heavy focus this guy, I think, and just not even worry about it. Like, I think that's usually, like, the play. Because, like, look, this is the boss of the dungeon, and he's already halfway dead. My God, dude. It is crazy going from Shadowbringers to this. Holy freaking moly, dude. Yep, and then he limit breaks. Ba-bing, ba-boom. And we're done. Man, that's crazy. I'll throw a yippee in chat. All right. Player commendation. I'll give it to the tank. Yep. And then I do not need either of these. I will wave. Okay, he already left. And look at that. First dungeon down. Pet the creature. Easy as that. Oh, as easy as that it is. Alright. Where are we going? Are we going back to Limps? Yeah, the Drowning Wench. Alright, we'll teleport. And this will be the last thing we do today. That said, I will be live again, probably. When me and Sora play some Final Fantasy later. On my main account. I'm not sure, though, because we might be continuing the Ivalice Raid series, and if that's the case, I might not stream just because I didn't stream the first part. I'm not sure. We'll see how I feel. Har, 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 har. There we go. Lower that a bit. It was bugging me. Oh, Bateron! Baby girl! Why does this place look so, like, a brown all of a sudden? Such a task was on the books. Was in mine. I'm afraid that ship's already sailed, my friend. Might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Sestasha? Uh-huh. It would seem the ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbor, none the worse for its voyage. A pity. We dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter, the wheel will turn and our chance will come. You are right, of course, but there shall be no rest till we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism that will earn us place in the songs of every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. My goat, Delorious Bear. DeLorean Bear? That's a massive lad. He is quite big. Do you have such a goal, large or small? It matters not. Only have a star to reach for, and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize, and all obstacles will be overcome in time. You would not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, my lady. I cannot read. My God. Bye! Back then, are ye? With all your limbs in a tail to tail, I'll wager. Tail to tell. Every time. Fishbacks. Don't say that! And there I was thinking you'd only have to crack a pirate skull or 3. 7 L's, you turn your back 5 bloody minutes, and the scaly bastards set up shop in our bleeding doorstep. Still sounds like you left them in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning. Unless they was planning on feeding themselves to the fauna of Sestasha, of course. Any road all's well that ends well. On behalf of Limsa, I thank ye for shedding some light on this mystery. You've lived up to your reputation, and I couldn't ask for more than that. Now I bet you're dying for a rest, but in case you're not, I was wondering if you'd be interested in taking on another job. Request a sister girl in Gridania? I would love to help people in Gridania. That's my home. I think that sounds quite lovely, in fact. Alright. Party Finder unlocked. Very epic, very cool. Alright, I do think that is going to be it for stream today for now. So... Oh, I gotta go to the start screen or else it's going to autoplay the thing. Hold up, I gotta stretch! Help! Oh! That felt good. So yeah, that's going to be it for stream for now. I might be live again in about an hour. Playing on my main account with Sora. If not, we'll be live on her channel. It just depends on how I'm feeling. I'm gonna see how I feel after I eat and shower and stuff. I'm hoping it makes me feel better. But yeah, I apologize. It's been a low-key stream. No caffeine does that to a bitch. But yeah, and then regardless, a reminder that there won't be a stream tomorrow because Sora's going to be in town. I'm going to be hanging out with her all day. And then Sunday we'll be doing Final Fantasy X. So that's the schedule for next stream. It won't be till Sunday. But yeah, thanks for stopping by though, everybody. And I may see y'all in a bit, whether it's in my chat or Sora's. So, bye-bye.